Hey traders from around the world, boys and girls, investors, how are you? Hope you're doing absolutely fantastic. It's me, Jeremy Alexander Newsom with Real Life Trading. I know you've already watched the short edition. That's probably why you're here. Thanks so much for watching that, and thank you for taking the time out of your day to watch the long version of how to grow a small account. You see, I know a lot about marketing, I know a lot about advertising, I know a lot about business, and I know a lot about the attention span of most people. That's why I created the short version. So you'll probably notice this video has a lot less views than the other one, which, hey, it's totally fine. I'm absolutely okay with that. But for those of you who are here, thank you. We're gonna walk step by step. I'm gonna kind of break down each of the sectors and companies and approaches and strategies I was talking about in the other video to kind of give you an idea of really if you are struggling with a small account, or you do have a small account, or maybe you have a large account but you just want to initially try it out with a small account. Just kind of show you what you can do, what steps you can take, and most importantly, how you can mitigate risk, because that's the difference between real life trading and everyone else. I could show you the Rolex and the Aston Martin and the Ferraris and the girls in bikinis and the trips to Aruba and all that. I could. Or I could say, hey guys, real life trading is all about the average person, the normal person, being able to use the stock market to pay off bills slowly, get rich slowly, pay off debt over time, and then be able to achieve the things that you really want after years of hard work, because that's the formula for success, right? If you're given something that you haven't earned yet, you're going to lose it all. That's why most people who win the lottery go broke just a few years later. Simple fact. So, let's do this. First and foremost, the very first part of that video, so the how to grow a small account, the short version, right? The very first thing we talked about was penny stocks. Now, I will just simply let you know that I already have a video about how to trade penny stocks. I just simply want to let you know that there is, a video out there. There's a lot of videos out there about how to trade penny stocks, but it's not about how much money you can make. It's all about how much money you can lose. So, if you are interested in trading penny stocks, that's totally cool. That's totally fine. Don't mind the hair. This is when I lost a bet. But you can just simply go to YouTube and type in how to safely trade penny stocks, and this link will come up. I will also attach it in the description box below. And of course, if you're watching this from reallifetrading.com, then you can check out. It's just, it's below this video. You'll see the link. So how to safely trade penny stocks. So that was my number one, right? That was the number one go-to. Hey, if you want to, if you want to do this, penny stocks, that's really the first thing you do. And you absolutely can do that. Now, number two, as I mentioned, trading Forex. So Forex does not require a lot of money to trade. There's a lot of leverage in Forex, and I will just go ahead and throw it out there that I am not a Forex trader. I'm not a master of trading Forex by any means. But Forex is a short for foreign currency or foreign exchange. So this charting software that you can see right here is called TradingView, and this is the one that I use and I've been using for a long time, and it's a great charting software. It actually caters more towards Forex and cryptocurrency traders. Now, depending on what broker you have, you actually can trade right from TradingView. So it's actually here at the trading panel. And again, you can go through FXCM or paper trading, of course, or other brokers, but you can trade right through TradingView. Meaning you can have an entry, a stop. You don't have to go anywhere. It can all be from just right here on the screen. And with Forex, that is definitely a possibility. So Forex, it's very similar to stocks as far as how it moves. The analysis is the exact same. That's the good news. So if you have been trading with me or learning with real life trading for a long time, the good news is the education, the information is the exact same. The wave structures, the moving averages, the candlesticks. You get a lot less gaps in Forex, and you know that I trade a lot from gaps. But, I mean, for example, here's a double top pattern right here. And there's the close below the neckline. And here is the retest of the neckline, right? And that's a gorgeous double top, a great shorting opportunity right at that neckline right there. And you got the shooting star candle, so short would have been there, stop would have been there, and then the trade goes lower. And then right here you get a double bottom pattern. So there's your double bottom candlestick pattern. Stock closes above the neckline. Neckline will be right about there. And you can see that it didn't quite retest that low. It did trade down. It did come in. Then you got a nice bullish piercing one white soldier candle. Entry could have been there. stock could have been there, and that would have been a home run trade on Forex. Now, I will say I'm not a specialist in Forex. I think actually I already did say that. And if you want to trade Forex, there are some good companies out there. You can email me and I'll send you a recommendation. I just didn't want to post a public recommendation, didn't want to get anyone's feelings hurt, so I might just kind of parcel it out. But really, there's tons of companies that teach Forex. And I got 3 emails every day for the last 4 years saying, hey, Jeremy, I'd love for you to teach Forex. I just don't trade it. And at some point, I will hire a trader or someone to teach Forex for the real life trading group, community, and family. It'll happen at some point in the future if we can get the growth that I'm looking for so I can afford to pay them, because very, very few people out there teach this stuff for free. So trying to find that person will be the challenge. But regardless, if you know anyone, feel free to let me know. I'd be happy to work with somebody, someone who's been doing it for a long time, and someone who's a great teacher and really, really cares about the educational system, format, process, and procedure. Anyway, so that is Forex in a nutshell. Wow, very quick overview. But yes, you can trade Forex with even like $100 account. You'd be trading what I believe is called micro lots or something to that extent. So yeah, totally plausible. Now, number 3 is day trading weekly options. Day trading weekly options is an incredible opportunity for quick, fast growth. The challenge of day trading weekly options is, of course, knowing how to day trade to begin with. If you don't know how to day trade, you won't be profitable day trading weekly options. That is 100% fact. The other challenge with that is if you do know how to day trade properly, but you've never traded options before, then you also probably won't be profitable because there's a giant difference between day trading and day trading weekly options. Day trading weekly options is the hardest, most complicated thing that you can do in all of trading. It's harder than Forex, it's harder than futures, it's harder than commodities. And when I say harder, I don't mean just simply from a making money standpoint. I truly mean just the amount of steps that you have to take. Now, why do people like day trading weekly options so much? Well, because you can do a lot with a little. So if you come over here to YouTube and type in day trading weekly options, I just want to kind of give you, and again, this video will also be at the bottom. I'm the one of the number one top viewed videos on the entire internet for day trading weekly options. And that's because I don't have a scam. There's no sales pitch. There's no pyramid, multi-level marketing, Ponzi scheme. I do teach you how to do it. I don't give you the entire package because I really do want you to contact me if you trade weekly options, so that maybe we can create a plan together or work together, do some kind of coaching together, so I can build you some kind of rules. And I do that in the trading room all the time. When you're day trading weekly options, there's a very, very specific focus that is required. And when I say focus, I mean what kind of stocks you're focusing on, what kind of strategy you're focusing on. But the returns, I mean, are just nuts. I mean, we're talking massive, massive returns. In fact, actually, no, Apple on Friday, last Friday, so today is a Tuesday when I'm doing this video. Here's a retest gap on Apple, right? White candle, gapping up, retest gap. And we played that trade on the 5-minute chart. So we came on the 5-minute. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. And this was the trade. So I didn't want to take the breakout, right? I wanted to take a retest. And I was trading the weekly options. On the pullback, I looked at my option chart and I wanted to buy the option at 60 cents. Miraculously, we got filled right here. Stop was right here on the option, 30 cents. And by right here, that option was worth $1.20, meaning you made a 100% return in less than an hour. 100%. Now, a lot of you, and that's the challenge with options, a lot of people get really excited about that. What? 100% return? Man, that sure is good. I wish I put all my money on that thing. And that's what most people feel. Most people would love to put their entire liquid net worth, all their money into one trade and make a 100% return all the time. Yeah, that's great if that could happen. You could also lose that 100%. That's the other downside. So with trading options, it's an amazing thing. The leverage is unbelievable. You can trade any, Google, Amazon, Apple, Facebook. You do not need a lot of money, right? You can trade this with $1,000. But if you have $1,000, the hard thing and the tendency is to want to go in to a trade all in and just double it every other day. When reality, if you're trading $1,000, you got to be very picky because you don't want commissions to kill you, right? You got to be really choosy on what you're trading, and you might be buying one, probably 2 contracts at a time, maybe anywhere between 60 and $100 on your trade, and you're looking at making $20, $30, $40 a trade or losing 10 or 15. something like that. And just being very picky and choosy about the trades that you do take, really hunting for that high risk reward. There's a lot of other strategies that I teach in the trading room. Absolute zero is one of them, where you can guarantee how much you're going to lose and your upside's totally unlimited. And that's the main thing with trading weekly options. Is it is difficult. It's the hardest thing that can be done. Compare it to, I can successfully drive a 2010 Toyota Corolla, but can you successfully drive a 2016 Bugatti Veyron? I mean, I don't know if they make 2016 Bugatti Veyrons. You guys get what I'm saying. Same vehicle, but totally different speeds, totally different power, just immaculately difficult. It's something I want to be honest with you about, but you absolutely can do it. This is a great video on how. And if you watch this video and you have any questions, email me. And let's just get one coaching trading session out the way so I can help you build a trading plan for weekly options, so that at least that way you have the best shot at it, because it is really hard. That's just my opinion though. Maybe you get the hang of it quicker. All right, so the next one that we talked about, we had day trading weekly options, and then we talked about trading futures. So present day, it's May 2017. I have never traded a future in my life. I know you can trade futures with under $5,000, but I don't really know how. The good news is Real Life Trading will be releasing a futures trading program in the future. That's terrible. But yeah, we will be releasing a future trading program soon that will be free. So bottom line is, if you're watching this way in the future, go on YouTube and type in Real Life Trading Futures Program and see what comes up. And if you're watching this, months and months down the line, something should pop up and you'll be able to watch that and trade futures. Otherwise, go to other companies, other education products, other platforms, learn how to trade futures. You can trade futures with less than $5,000. Do I know how? No, but I know it can be done. I know that's not a lot of info, and I apologize about that, but that's really all I have. Number 5 is very similar. I talked about trading binary options. Here's the truth, folks. I have no idea what a binary option... Well, I do. I know what binary option is. I was about to say I have no idea. I know what it is theoretically. It's an option trade that expires in seconds, minutes, or hours. So it's a lot like a stock option, but on a different type of, on a currency, I believe, or a cryptocurrency. So a cryptocurrency or a foreign currency. So a binary option is an option based on either a future, commodity, or Forex, and you can sell them just like you can sell a stock option. And if it expires out of the money, you make money. You can trade binary options with very little money. The challenge with binary options is similar to the challenge with penny stocks. There is so many scams out there. First of all, if someone comes on to my YouTube channel and types in binary options, they automatically get flagged for spam. It is like the #1 spammy word on the internet. That's serious. What that means is there's very little regard for binary options. No one does them seriously and makes money. I've never met in my life a person who has profitably traded binary options. Really, ever. I've never met one person. I'm sure there's someone out there who just hasn't told me about it. Same thing with penny stocks. I've never actually met anyone who's made money consistently month after month, year after year trading penny stocks either. I know of some people, but I've never met them. Anyway, binary options. Sure, you can go through here and watch some of these if you want, right? You can type in, but look at it. That is classic clickbait. What's referred to in the marketing world. Pretty girl, money, gold symbols, and penny. Look, Lord Penny Stocks is even here. That is clickbait 101. A lot of people clicked on that and they've watched it. This was only updated 6 months ago. It has 8,000 views. So getting at binary options, I have no idea what they are. I'm not going to hate on them. I'm sure there's some people out there who've made money trading binary options. Another fact that you have to remember, I'm sure anything works. If you focus all your attention and time studying binary options and you learn how to mitigate risk, you could study how to create a Ponzi scheme. Ponzi schemes can work until you get caught. If they're illegal, then you get thrown in jail. Hashtag Bernie Madoff. But multi-level marketing, there's a lot of multi-level marketing companies or products or programs that are completely legit, like Beachbody. It's a very big multi-level marketing scheme's not the right word. Multi-level marketing company, product, program, where you get people to sign up under you. What's the other one? Herbal oils, essential oils. That's another one. That's MLM all day. Multi-level marketing, right? You sign up. You get people to sign up under you. You get people to sign up under you, under them. You get money from their sales, very similar to Amway. And there's nothing wrong with that inherently. Okay? All I'm getting at is you can study anything that may be quote unquote seedy or not reputable, and you can become really masterful at that and you can make money. It's totally up to you, totally up to the path that you want to go down. Just giving you options, right? So I know in the very first video I said I'm going to teach you how to do this stuff. I'm more or less just telling you kind of what this information is. So trading binary options, that is definitely a choice. Number 6 is cryptocurrencies. Now I do know a lot about cryptocurrencies. This is something that you probably, if you're watching this, you don't know a lot about. Cryptocurrencies, if you're watching anything on cryptocurrencies, this is one of the guys I would say go to for sure. Chris Dunn TV. I like this dude a lot. He's a cool guy. He kind of reminds me of me a little bit, or maybe I remind him of him, or he reminds me of me. I don't know if I'm saying it right. He's a nice dude from what I can tell on YouTube. And what does that mean, right? Yeah, I like his product. He has good marketing. He's a cool YouTuber, and he knows a lot about Bitcoin, a lot about altcoins. So I use Coinbase.com for my cryptocurrency trading, and I do not day trade cryptocurrencies right now. I swing trade them. So swing trading cryptocurrencies, actually I have posted a few here on TradingView back in the past, and I'll kind of show them to you. But Ethereum was my most recent win, and I crushed this thing for well over 200% return. But I missed out in a big way. I could have had 1,000% return. So Ethereum, this is ticker symbol ETHUSD. You do have to learn. You don't have to learn a lot about cryptocurrencies to profitably trade from them. It's a lot like Forex. One small difference in Forex and cryptocurrencies. The main difference. Main difference is you can leverage it, but you do not have to. In Forex and in futures, if you do not use stops, you can lose more than you invest. And I've been told that. Keep in mind, I do not trade Forex or futures, but I've heard from numerous people, even if you do not use margin, you can lose more than your investment in Forex and in futures if you do not have a stop in place or you don't know how to mitigate risk properly. You can lose more than your investment. To my current knowledge, with a year and a half of experience trading cryptocurrencies, you cannot lose more than you invest in cryptocurrencies. That's a big thing. And what I mean by that is you're buying it like it's stock. So when you buy Ethereum versus US dollar, or compared to US dollar, so this would be $89.72 per Ethereum coin, more or less. And if you invested $1,000, right, it's very similar to stock. So you invested $1,000 US, you're going to receive, I have to do some math really quick, 1,000 divided by 89.725, 11.145165.8 Ethereum coins. So you get 11 coins. So if Ethereum went down to 0, you lost $1,000, right? You're out 1,000. Now if it does this and then blah 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 and then goes higher, right? You made money. So I kind of swing trade this. This is a very speculative market, very speculative market. And here was the Ethereum trade that I did. And so I put in, I think, about $600 into this trade. So again, it wasn't November 22nd, 2016, when Ethereum was down at $11. Ethereum at support. So this is one of those things I was like, I'll just throw some money out there. But again, when I say $1,000, I mean, it's almost like a penny stock, but way more volatile and a lot more liquid. So I bought in a lot down here, and you can see what it did. It went from $9 to... It went to 19, and that's where I got out, I believe, right around here. And then, it went bananas. It went insane. I missed this in a huge way. So I made like $1,200, but I think I lost out of like 20,000 or something stupid like that. It is what it is, right? So Ethereum, there's a lot of other cryptocurrencies out there. Litecoin's another one I'll be looking at buying around 2079 when it pulls back. So there'll be a few other things out there that I'll be looking to invest in cryptocurrency-wise. If you have any questions about cryptocurrencies, you can email me. Coinbase is probably the easiest, most intuitive way to trade cryptocurrencies initially and learn about them. And again, I think it's a very speculative market. Do not put your life savings into this. Put money in there you don't mind losing. It's a very swing trade. It takes like 5 days to buy and sell through Coinbase. And what I mean 5 days, once you buy, you bought it immediately. It's there. But it takes 5 days to show up in your account. So it takes about 5 days to buy it and then turn around and sell it. Funds settling and things like that. So it's more of a swing trade perspective. But you can, I mean, the returns in cryptocurrencies are nuts. I mean, this thing went from $5 to $30. That's 600% return in a month and a half. And it's not a penny stock, a lot more volume. It has some backing. It's actually something you can use and implement. So enough about cryptocurrencies. Chris Dunn is a great learner, a teacher, educator about cryptos if you want. If you want more information about me or from me about cryptocurrencies, Real Life Trading does plan on putting out a cryptocurrency program in the future. I do not think it'll be free. And the reason I say that is because I really want only people who care to get into that. I don't want everyone in the world to get to learn about it just because I know the volatility is there and I want to protect people. So I want people who are really serious and truly are going to mitigate risk and things like that. But anyway, that's something for the future. Now, what's next? Let's talk about the seventh thing that I mentioned, day trading using other people's money. And what is this all about? Well, day trading using other people's money is a lot of different approaches. There are actually firms, capitals, trading places all over the world that you can day trade using other people's money. Daytradetheworld.com, I believe, is one as well. I'm not getting paid to refer them or talk about them. I'm saying I know that they do it. There's a lot of prop shops all over the United States. If you're not a United States investor, there's probably some near you. And bottom line is you get with a group of people and they give you money and you trade their setup, their system, their plan. They give you what it is. They give you capital and you can day trade. So that's one particular one. We also have a mention of it in Real Life Trading. We come over here to the premium account, click on professional trading. And what I've done is I have partnered with a hedge fund. So this entire program is only $2,575. And with that, you get the access and the ability to purchase the program. You go through the educational classes, you take a test, you pass the test, I send you a certification, a letter of completion. You get in that, you fill out your day traders agreement, and then you're set up with $30,000 of allocated funds to day trade with. So you have $2,500, that's max. That's total out the door, tax, tag, and title, it's everything. $2,575, and you can day trade with $30,000 of allocated funds. I can talk more about that a little bit later. Just email me if you have any questions. There's a lot of questions, concerns about that, which is totally viable, totally understandable. But honestly, it's an excuse. If you say, hey, I don't have enough money to day trade, that's just an excuse. I wrote an article called How to Retire on $3,000. If you haven't read it, make sure you have. And obviously, I talked about that link in the short version of this video. This is the long version. Yeah, retire on 3K. You can do it. It's exactly the blueprint, step by step, man. Walk through of how I did it. It's simply difficult. Simply difficult, right? That's a real term. Meaning, just like walking 1,000 miles. Walking in itself, pretty simple. Difficult part is doing it for 1,000 miles, right? So the day trading thing is easy. It's simple, yet difficult. So if you don't have $25,000 or $50,000 or $100,000, that's just an excuse. It's never the resources in life. It's how resourceful are you at finding those resources and finding the ability to achieve what you want, procuring what you want to truly and realistically achieve the things that you want to achieve. So that's just another update. That's another way that you can trade without having $25,000. And you can trade any stocks you want. It could be Apple, it could be Tesla, it could be Micron Technology. It can be anything. Anything that's gapping and moving. There are some restrictions on shorting. If you try to short, I don't know, dry ships or something, and the stock's just not available to borrow, right? It's just like any other broker. If you can't short it, you won't be able to short it. But dry ships is, just slow, slippery slope to zero. But if there's no shares to borrow, then it's going to be very, very hard for you to short. That's like anything else. So day trading using other people's money, another avenue, right? So that's a bunch of different markets, currencies we're talking about, futures, commodities, and those are all totally giant. That's like saying, hey, you can become a professional sports player. All right, so what sport do you want to play? Okay, do you want to play football? Do you want to play basketball? Do you want to play baseball? You've got to focus. The market rewards the specialists. There's only been 2 or 3 players, to my knowledge, who've ever played professional sports, more than one professional sport. You got Jordan, you got Deion Sanders, and you got Bo Jackson. So those are the 3. And Deion and Bo, they had great careers. Bo mostly in college. He did okay in the professionals, but he did play both MLB, and NFL. Now, how good could he have done if he could just focus on one of those, right? Who knows? Maybe he just stretched himself too thin. Deion Sanders, same thing. I don't know if he actually played professional MLB. Maybe he did, whatever. I'm not the biggest sports fan. All I'm getting at is it's all about focus. You have to pick one of these. I'm not saying you can do all of them. In fact, I am truly suggesting you should not try all of them. Try to focus on just one. Now, I did mention in that video that there's going to be 7 or 8 or maybe even 9. So the 8th one I talked about, pretty simple. Just add money to your small account, right? And that in turn is just simply getting more valuable, learning more things. So how do I make more money real life trading? If you haven't watched this video, I think it's one of my favorite videos I've ever done because it really does just zone in and focus in on the exact things you should be concerned about if you want to make more money the non-sleazy way. There's a sleazy way to make money, obviously. And that's becoming more valuable, becoming more knowledgeable about something, learning more about something. So the truth of the matter is, if you want to grow a small account, start putting money into it, right? Just put in $50 a week or a month or a quarter or whatever, but put money into that. Save up, stop drinking soda and drink water. Save up some money. Just start putting money into there. Work overtime. Go to bake sales. Sell stuff from your attic. You guys all know how to make more money. Money is never the issue. Money is never the problem. If you don't have enough more money, become more valuable. Figure out a way to help more people. Money is abundant. There's enough money in this world for every single person to be a billionaire. True story. That's how much currency is in and on this planet. Every human could have $1 billion. No one's going to miss the money. Go find out a way to create true value in this world, and you will be able to receive the money. But you have to build the discipline and the mental components to get there. So another video, actually one of the videos that inspired me to do this video, if I'm being really honest with everybody, is another guy called Clay Trader. He has more subscribers than I do. Cooler guy. Very, this is like a Casper. I don't know why he did it on a white background. He's kind of a white guy. I like Clay though. Really amazing dude. I met him and his team here in Nashville a few months back. My good friend Stephen King introduced me to him. I like Clay. He's an amazing guy. Watch all of his stuff. All his videos are really good. This video, honestly, pretty simple. It's like, hey guys, if you want to grow a small account, make more money. That's pretty much what he said. Get a job and budget. Hey, I get it. All right, that's totally it. So do that. Make more money. If you want to watch this video or any of his other videos, I totally suggest it. I'm not getting paid to endorse him. Clay, if you're watching this, you're awesome, dude. So that's pretty much it. I agree with him. Feel free to watch that video. Make more money. Now, the 9th way that I didn't mention in the short version is really just trading options. Trading options by themselves, you can also do with a small account, so swing trading options. I don't have tons and tons of videos about just swing trading options specifically, but the analysis, if you go to classes, reallifetrading.com, click on classes, go to intermediate trading. Remember, this is entirely for free. These 4 classes, I spent so much time creating these 4 classes. I really, truly think you will love them. In these 4 classes, the analysis is some of the best analysis you will see on the internet, in my opinion. And it will help you trade any of these markets that I mentioned. Cryptos, futures, Forex. You can apply the exact same thing I'm talking about right now. You can trade stocks, right? Because you can also get an account with Robinhood. So on account of not trading options, if you have a small account, so you have $2,000, you can still trade stock. And I suggest doing that. I know it's going to take longer. If you're watching this video and you're thinking to yourself, Jeremy, I don't have the time to learn and to grow and to build a small account by trading stock. Well, all you got is time. So you better start learning, because if you want to make the money, that's the way to do it. I mean, do it. If you have a lot of money, there's a lot of other methods. Let's chat about it. But if you got $2,000 or $3,000, you can use Robinhood. It's 0 commissions. Again, I'm not getting paid to endorse them, even though you guys wouldn't care if I did. It's free. You can buy and sell for free. You cannot buy on margin. You can't short. You can only go long, and you can only go long stocks. But without that commission, man, that's a big deal. It's a really, really fun thing. You could buy a stock, and then you could, wait 2 or 3 days and sell it. You can get in and get out pretty quickly. It's based on an app, so you have to get the app in order to sign up, so it's on your phone. This is a great tool for millennials. So if you're watching this and you're 30 or younger, get the app. If you're older than 30 and you have some kids or grandkids who you need to teach about investing, give them this Robinhood app. Tell them to go to youtube.com, type in review of Robinhood. And I forget who the first person that comes up is. Dang, it's not me. I'm number 5. Shoot. Anyway, send them the review on Robinhood video that I made. And it's a great platform. But you can use Robinhood as a broker to trade stocks with a small account. And obviously, it's all about what kind of stocks you want to trade. You're probably going to be trading cheaper stocks. But the analysis right here, class 1, 2, 3, and 4, the intermediate series, it'll show you if you're trading penny stocks or cheaper stocks or whatever with a smaller account. That's fine. That's totally cool. Learn how to do it. These 4 classes will show you, and they're free. Guys, this is not a sales pitch. Those classes are free. All you have to do is just sign up, email address, so I can email you non-spammy stuff. I mean, I email 2 or 3 free videos every single week. Most people just, they don't even know how to handle all the information. It's totally free. So all I'm getting at is there's no excuse. I truly think it's easier to start off with trading stocks than options initially because there's more variables with options, right? You have strike price, expiration, bid-ask spreads are usually bigger, implied volatility, open interest, volume, delta, gamma, theta, rho. With stocks, it's just buy or sell. Same thing with Forex, same thing with futures. So out of all of this, the options, they're great. People love them. They're a very useful tool. If you want to at least work on growing and getting better at your options, you can always hop over here to the weekly options newsletter, and you can get a lot of really good information, education regarding a lot of past option trades that we've done. You can click over here to articles and come over here to trade setups. And you can go down to all these trade setups and just go through a lot of this analysis here, and also kind of look over some of those trades and see how you would have or could have played it with an option setup, right? Anyway, there's another weekly options newsletter in here for free that keeps right there. So bonus one. So there's one, weekly edition, 17.5. So you can click on that. And again, that's entirely free. Check it out and see if you want to use the weekly options newsletter. It's entirely up to you if you want to. Bottom line is what I'm getting at. It's going to take work, folks. And if you want to do it, awesome. More power to you. You got to start somewhere. I did it. I've been doing this for almost 10 years. Well, 9 years. It'll be 10 years next year. So, takes time, hard work, energy, effort, but that's everything. Everything in life. If you're going to become a successful real estate broker or doctor or lawyer, policeman or teacher, it takes time, takes effort, it takes energy, but it's worth it. It's going to happen. You hear this everywhere, all the time, every time. It's not going to get given to you. Become more knowledgeable, learn more things, focus on a niche, focus on something that you really enjoy, strategize, create a plan, follow that plan, be disciplined, reach out. That's a song, right? Reach out and touch faith. Reach out to a mentor, someone who's been where you are. So if you say, hey, person XYZ, you're doing what I want to do. How did you do it? What are some pitfalls to avoid? What are some things that you can see that's coming in front of me that I can't see yet? Reach out and ask people, talk to them, learn, understand, grow, and of course, enrich lives. Did you finish the video? Huh? You watched the whole thing? You were awesome! Thanks so much for watching this entire video. I really appreciate it. Wait, are you still there? Thank you for tuning in, watching the whole thing. You are amazing. Here's the deal. Share this with your friends. Share this with your colleagues, the people you work with, family. Let them know that real life trading is for real. There's zero sales pitch in this entire video. You probably noticed that. So thanks so much for being here. You absolutely rock. If you have any questions, email me, jeremy@reallifetrading.com. Thank you so much for tuning in. I said thank you like 5 times, but I'm saying thank you from the bottom of my heart. You're amazing. Our mission in real life trading, to enrich lives. I hope I did that for you today. You rock. And until next time, love life, and trade it. Bye.